everything okay?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yes. Thanks. Real good, man.
Home with broken heart.
No, I got rid of that a long time ago. I regret getting rid of it. If I ever find a chain like that again, I will get it. I actually went back shortly after I got rid of it back to the store to see if they still had it to get it back, but they didn't even remember getting it from me. I guess what they did is they took it, shipped it off, and probably had it melted down and made another necklace out of it. Anybody could do anything better than Raging Rob. All but dancing. Well, I don't know. Lately, El Presidor has been out doing him. No, now that I give him, I've thought about becoming a truck driver. I have a desire ever since I think it was the '90s where Over the Top came out with Sylvester Stallone and him being a father and him trying to get equated attached to his kid. I've ever since then I've had a fantasy of becoming a truck driver. But if I'm going to be truthful and being honest, um, I will be intimidated doing so because I've never driven anything that big, that long, and having to drive under stuff that has a height restriction and stuff. It would be intimidating. And I've never driven a stick shift, which I've heard there is automatic. I heard there is now automatic 18 wheelers. But anybody can do something if they just try. If I believe I tried, they sure have covered a chimichanga with a lettuce and shit. I have to dig through the lettuce and stuff to get to the chimichanga. With me never driving a stick shift, that's the most intimidating part about it. And the longness, I'd be like, nervous about getting beside someone and not clearing them enough and turning and the back end hitting the car beside me. It it's me, so real again. Eating a high quality meal that's worth reviewing, let alone reviewing it right. Not a meal that was fixed in a truck, a kitchen in, in a mobile truck, basically a vending truck. My, it don't really look that good. Don't look good as this. And I've had those cheap Mexican meal food meals. I've had microwavable Mexican meals that taste better. Oh, it's two chimichangas. They was buried so much under the lettuce, I couldn't tell there was two. And they're steak. Look at that steak. Does that look like? That looks good. That looks. That's not no. That's not conveniently quick made inside a convenient truck.
Everything okay?
Good man. Got disconnected for a brief second. just so hard. It's just this steak is so moist, just the perfect tenderness, and so delectable. We'll have to give this a chimichanga 7. Oh hell, I'll go ahead and give it an 8. The chimichanga itself gets a 7, but the whole meal together, given 2 chimichangas, rice, beans, lettuce, tomato, sour cream, all of it together gets an 8. I just love how bad I broke El Presidor down. Just like I've proven a long time ago, I said I've diminished him down to a troll. I broke him down to the level of a troll. What's he proven that he's done recently that makes him down to a level of troll? Monitoring a comment section. 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 of someone's videos. Look, I mean, it was just previously. It was just previously he was scanning, going through someone's followers on Twitter, someone that has a life that's more important than his, but yet still disturbed and mentally ill. Not joking, really is mentally ill. That, but so disturbed that he goes through recording a video, going through another person's Twitter account, try, trying to identify sock accounts or paid followers on Twitter. I moved him beyond that, bringing up his offer of kissing my ass. I moved him from that to monitoring my comment section. and then have the gall to say he created the degenerates on the social websites. Shit. Oh my god. You didn't create shit. No person was like, hey, I'm gonna do something for a laugh and create a entertaining video of me searching through someone's Twitter account through their followers to identify ones that's originally genuine followers or paid followers. Only a degenerate would do something like that. You didn't create any degenerates. You just a degenerate yourself, and you're followed by degenerates. Monitoring, judging me for replying to people in my comment section when it was just a little while ago I exposed you for commenting and replying to sock accounts that was portraying to be me, being scorned because they were saying hateful things in spite of you, in the benefit of me. Pot calling the kettle black. Oh yeah, and he of course proven a liar before. He takes assumption that I went to bed. He assumed I stayed awake, but I went to bed. Got up to use the restroom, woke up and used the restroom, and I basically probably just replied to someone. I don't really remember. Who cares? But saying I was dancing for a certain amount of hours until the morning. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't it like 3 years ago? I influenced him to make a video on his older channel. And I went in his comment section celebrating it, and I had him replying to me in his comment section of a video that I manipulated him to make. And I really, because he replied within a minute with each reply, and I kept him up. 7 hours straight replying to me. And then when I decided if I did it any further, it would be a bad image on me to go any further. I made my point. He made the video. I had him replying to me, his own judgments, his own beliefs. He's dancing for me. And I had him doing it to to an extreme amount where it was totally undeniable. And then so when I walked away, I laid my head down and sleep. When I got up in the morning, I seen he replied 3 times within an hour apart, trying to get me to respond. Residual motion. He was left with residual motion of me pulling his strings, wanting to know if I was still there. When the only person that was proven the loser was the one that made the video, the one that came to respond, and and was still there remaining, proving himself the loser when the real man walked away and went to sleep. Again, the kettle calling the pot black. They're always the puppet. The true puppet is easily identified by the person's action being more absurd and more greater than the other individual who has made a video back to back, got caught on it, then made another video, then made another video, then made another video, then made another video. I even had someone in my comment section literally state this loser is calling someone else a loser for responding to people in a comment section while he's recording, making a video, monitoring someone else's comment section at the exact same time of the hour that he's criticizing for someone responding. Oh, you're replying to this person at 4 o'clock in the morning while I'm recording a video monitoring your comment section at 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, God. Oh, God. I've really broken down that loser, El Presidor. He's literally my bitch. I expected 2 videos back to back. I assumed 3 videos back to back. And I was going to call out the third one. I was going to make a comment just like I did to someone else. But I wanted to see if he would actually go to the extreme. And I wanted to call it out and see, knowing he's reading the comment section. To see if he would notice it. Of course, he's that mindfucked. He don't, even if he would have read that comment saying that I'm waiting for it, it's not in him to refrain from doing something, and I'm glad for it, because that would have meant he was being more controlled. If he seen my comment saying that I'm waiting for it and he kept himself from doing it, that would have proved even more so that he's in control, and I wouldn't have benefited from it. But since he went ahead and did it, he's still showing that he is being controlled, and I still benefited from it. This chimichanga, that's what's good. Let's see. What you got a YouTube channel. Did you ever comment on your YouTube channel replying to other people? I love these stupid losers. I love these losers. They're so stupid. Can I go in the latest video of El Presidor and find not even a reply, but just a comment made by himself stating something? Yes. Like I said, the one is dancing. His actions are more absurd than his excuse, than what he accuses of someone else. And always the contradiction, and always also guilty of what, right along what he accuses himself is guilty of. Just think about it. I mean, go back. Go back to the very first video he's ever made about me. Remember what he said at the very beginning of the video. I made him, he proved he was my bitch then. Making that video and admitting to everything I called him. I called him a contradiction. Shit, I called him a contradiction. I called him, you know, y'all remember the fucking video. And he admitted to everything. He says, yes, I am everything that so if you're here to defend him, you come at a loss. Because he's already admitted a loss. Day one, he's admitted to everything that I proved him or I said it was about him. I hold the title So Slob, but I hold it with honor because that reference is the reference that I've gotten the better of him. That reference, that title, is a statement that I got the better of him. Because he used to call me So Beast. He used to say I would whoop Legend of Thunder's ass.
Really? You just had to go another one.
And what changed that? He received a no and got bitter. He got bitter and received a no. Actually, he received several no's. And I manipulated him to change the way he addressed me. Now, now that's a statement that I want on its own. Now, if he's ever bragged about having the same circumstances over someone else, someone changing their opinion about him over an action that he has done, that just furthermore proves that I've got the better than him, because his own judgment says that I do, because he bragged about the same thing about having over someone else.
So everything okay?
Yep, everything's good, man.
Okay. Check it. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Are one of y'all losers dancing for me going to take this for me? You want to? Here, take. No one, even movie stars, has an amazing life. Music, because they don't have the comfortability of walking in public without being noticed, and having the comfortability of being able to do something truly to themselves. They can't go out in public. I've watched a lot of documentaries about movie stars and stuff like that, and the troubles that they go through, and I actually believe it. No one has an amazing life. I don't claim to have an amazing life. I just say I have an amazing. I just say I have a better life than what you portray you have inside the comment section, and I'm satisfied with that. As long as I'm not as bad as you portray yourself, how you show your true self, and it is your true self. And it is El Presidor's true self of what he does on his channel. Not something he does for entertainment. Just like not just like me. I'm not doing this just for entertainment. Like I said, I'm doing this for me. I'm putting myself truly out here, and just like the things I've said here, I'm not going to come off backwards. I'm not going to say someone makes a video about me and they are dancing, and I'm not. And if that person makes videos about me, I'm not going to take more actions, more steps to prove it otherwise, that I might be dancing for them, for that person, because I don't think this is important. And this is just a hobby, but I'm not going to portray to put a mask over my face and say I'm something that I'm not, and I'm not going to hide myself and say something I'm not and portray to be it. Well, nope. Saying the truth isn't dancing. Me proving I got the better of a Presidor isn't dancing. Your actions saying I'm dancing is just a reaction from the truth, and that's you dancing. Now that's so real.